Hello and good afternoon. Welcome into the Hive for Best Buddies Basketball. I'm Jason Groves with Kyle Haberman, and what should be a very fun and exciting atmosphere and afternoon here in the Hive today, Kyle.
Yeah, I have to admit, this is maybe one of my favorite things I've ever been a part of. Last year, I don't know how many videos I ended up taking on the time I jumped around up and down for different players that were knocking down shots, but this is just an incredible event, and I think more than anything, growth, I think it's just a testament to this community. The people that have to put in time to make something like this happen, the people that are willing to do whatever they can to make sure it's a quality event for the people involved. But my favorite part by far last year was the student body. The student body was positive. They were excited. They were into it. It's a Friday afternoon when kids are thinking about getting out of school, but instead it was just from start to finish. I remember tearing up towards the end of it because it was just, you just watch the school just rallying around these guys, and just the energy it was providing. So I'm excited. It's probably best that I'm on the mic with you today instead of you'd see me running around taking videos all over time for the Perham Boys Basketball Instagram page.
It's an exciting event. Members of your squad a part of this as well on both teams, and just students buying into this great event. You can see the energy, the pep band playing right now, and it's always been fun. Like you said, last year, the kickoff, a lot of great moments that I know families cherished and enjoyed watching as they saw them happen. One of my favorite parts is actually the introductions and seeing all the creative intros and dances that they come up, a couple of gritties and a few other things. And you know Isaac Hendricks will have a gritty or two on the court tonight.
Well, you hear from, whether it's a lot of my players or around the school district or when people towards graduation last year talked about what was their highlight of the year. For my guys, they could not wait for this day, whether it's they're playing or coaching or helping out. They mentioned it, all spring and this last summer anytime we were on the road. So it's a fun day and it's a cool atmosphere, and I love the bands here. We take it like it's a real serious game, and with the announcements and Arlie getting into it as well, it's bound to be a fun time.
And now the school song being played. We're just a few minutes from those introductions, and like you said, we'll take a look at the band that Arlie Ohm will get the gym rocking here in just a few seconds as well. James Mulkey out with the t-shirt cannon. Hopefully it works this time. I know a couple days ago when we used it, it struggled, but there it goes. But it's a good event here. We got two teams squaring off, Team Black and Team Gold. Team Black will feature Ty Rooney, Alex Bloom, Seth Urbach, Greta Razor, Addison Ingalls, Isaac Hendricks, Ty Jorgensen, and Ed Bracken. While Team Gold, the road team, will feature Cole Reuter, Nathan Rusted, Will Baker, Kai Anderson, Maddie Losi, J.J. Nelson, John Weld Hagan, and Bree Seals. One team captained by Aaron Solberg, the other by Maddox Swentek and Aaron Zeman, and that's going to be an interesting combination leading Team Gold.
Yeah, that's quite the coaching staff between Big Z, and Swentek. I believe Swentek has one career head coaching game and one career technical, so let's keep an eye out for that growth. Maybe he can go 2 for 2.
We'll send it down, and I hope to pick things up on our courtside mic.
Assistant coach. The mission of Best Buddies is to create opportunities for one-to-one connections, leadership, development, and family support. The IDD community is the intellectual and developmental disabilities, and they include Down syndrome, autism, Williams syndrome, Fragile X, and many undiagnosed disabilities. Through Best Buddies, we enjoy activities such
organizes this whole thing, Courtney Rudy. Give it up for Courtney. Good afternoon, basketball fans, and welcome to the Hive here on the beautiful campus of Perham High School. And for today's second annual Best Buddies basketball game between the visitors on the scoreboard, Team Gold, and the home team on the scoreboard, Team Black. How about a nice round of applause for both teams as they are your Perham Yellow Jackets. Perham Schools welcomes you to this Battle of Bees event. We urge you to practice good sportsmanship and cheer on both teams. It is our hope you enjoy today's event. Cheer for the players, even though the coaches and referees are a little shaky at best. This is a great opportunity to take a break from the classroom and show some Perham pride. At this time, we request that you please rise, remove your headgear, face the flag, and sing along as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Perham High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Matt Lamb. Before we meet the starting lineups, let's take a moment to meet and greet today's officials. These non-sanctioned officials come out of the I'm as blind as a bat Officials Association. They are Mr. Ashton Detloff and Mr. Tate Zacharias. These officials were chosen for their demonstrated ability at poor judgment, weak calls, and improper mechanics. Let's face it, folks, they are a very cheap hire. How about a nice round of applause, because without them, we are not playing today. Now, let's meet the lineups for both teams. Everyone up on your feet. Put those hands together and let's meet the lineups for each team alternately. First, your Perham Yellow Jacket goal. Starting at center, a 7'4" senior, Will the Thrill Baker. For Team Black, starting at center, 5'2" junior, Ty Rudy. For Team Gold, 5'11" junior, Nathan Rusted. And for Team Black, a 6'3" senior, Alex, I turned the ball over blue. Starting for the goal, the 5'11" senior, Cole Reuter. And for Team Black, a 5'5" senior, Seth Urbach. Starting at center for Team Gold, a 6'3" junior, soon to be a Mustang, Anderson. And for Team Black at center, 6'3" senior, Greta Razor. For Team Gold, 4'9" senior, Bree Seals. And for Team Black, a 5'3" junior, Addie Ingalls Wilder. For Team Gold, a 5'6" junior, John Will Pagan. And for Team Black, a 5'7" senior, Ty Jorgensen. For Team Gold, at guard, a 5'7" junior, the man, J.J. Nelson. And for Team Black, a 5'8" sophomore, Ed Bracken. And for Team Gold, standing 4'11", a junior, Maddie Lucy. Good job, Ed. And for Team Black, the mayor of Butler, the man, Isaac Hendry. Team Gold is coached by the captains, Mr. Maddox Swentek and Mr. Aaron Zeman. Team Black coached by Mr. Legend in his own mind, Mr. Aaron Solberg, assisted by Teresa Gruey. Let's have some fun today, folks, and play some Best Buddies basketball.
Well, an outstanding job with the introductions, and Kyle, the energy on the introductions was outstanding.
Yeah, this is fun. I just, like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, it's we make this thing serious. We make it as fun as possible. We make it definitely feel like a real basketball game from start to finish, and it certainly is. So hopefully we can see some buckets today, and hopefully the crowd can start from the get-go and pump this place up.
Opening tap. And Jorgensen's going to try a half-court heave to start. Going to keep you quick on the camera right after that. And now Isaac's trying the same thing as Hendricks.
I don't know if that was Solberg's intent off the jump was to just let it fly, but it actually had a pretty good chance. So I'd give a testament to Coach Solberg there, drawing up that play right off the break.
You see him during the day, and when he comes through the hall, they will hit Isaac and Ty, and a bunch of the others will just launch from distance all morning long as Matty Loeschle takes a tough shot. Hendricks gets the rebound. He's looking to go coast to coast. He launches the three-pointer. That's off the back iron.
I know that Isaac at least a couple times a day sneaks into the gym and preps for this moment, so I'd expect big numbers from him today.
Here's Urbach and Rooney on the floor as Jorgensen launches a shot. Unable to get that one to go. Here's Bree Seals with it. She goes in the lane and gets the roll. Bree Seals the bucket.
Took it coast to coast right at the bucket, then up with a nice left hand.
Jorgensen with it now. Now Urbach to Rooney in the corner. To Hendricks, he's going to fire a three. That one's off the mark. Isaac, he's getting a little frustrated there with that shot not falling, but
you got to make sure you can fight through adversity. If you miss those first two, make the next 10.
He'll get it again. Oh, Now he's going to try the granny shot. Just misses. Looked like he's getting ready to pass it to Addie Ingles, but Isaac fires the shot. I'm looking forward to the celebration when he gets that first one to go.
Yeah, he needs to focus on his defense right now. He seems to be frustrated with his offense, and that's hurting his effort on the defensive end.
Seals now to Losey. Maddie Losey, quick shot. Rebounded there by Team Black. Rooney up to Urbach. Red not getting back on defense either. Now Engels with it. Losey closes on her. Engels walks into the lane to the free throw line. Shot is short. Refs as Hendricks fires. Now Seals back. Bree Seals, member of the Yellow Jacket varsity squad. Been a great teammate and has grown quite a bit with that team this year.
Yeah, it's fun to watch her play on some of those games that aren't closer, and they've certainly on senior night made a big push for her. It was really fun to watch.
Jorgensen, lane opens up for him. He's going to take advantage. He can't get the layup to go. Oh, but he gets the pass out of bounds, and the officials actually use their whistle.
Oh, and the crowd is not appreciative of Tate's call there. By the looks of it there, Groth, I'm not sure his foot was on the line. Looked awfully close. And as you know, I am always as appreciative of the officials as possible.
I was going to say, we know how much show the respect for the officials every night.
I love them all equally.
John Paul Pagan with it. Now Baker looking over the floor. Will go to Seals. Losey calls for it in the post, in the paint. Off the glass, can't get it to go.
All right. Isaac's good at running the floor. This is the stuff he was working on. But Maddie is defending him pretty hard.
He's going to fire a three. Oh, just off to the right. He's going to get it back, though. He's going to fire again. That one goes! Isaac Hendricks, the three. Couple of fist bumps. What a shot for Isaac Hendricks. Maddie just a little off on that one. But Isaac Hendricks, what a moment there, hitting the three-pointer. Now Ingles, Addie Ingles. To Rooney. Back to Hendricks, he's feeling it, but he lets it go for Ingles. Oh, John Wall picks it up. Now to Ed Bracken, he hit some big shots last year in this event. It's a great footwork.
Well, that's the nice thing about Ed. He's willing to reverse the basketball on that, not just necessarily looking to score. I love Ed. He is nothing but positive energy when I see him around the school or in the school district in general.
Full court press now or they fall back.
Isaac's in between some form of not going to play defense and full court press.
John Wall brings it up.
Come on.
John Wall hanging off the glass. And the dunk. What a feed. They set that up perfectly.
We got to put in that set for the varsity because that was perfectly executed.
The feed off the glass. And Baker the finish on the three miss here. Losey up ahead. Losey at the fast break off the glass. High rebound. They get snapped out of bounds. The officials will have to discuss if they even saw it. Couple of changes. Great to see the support of both basketball programs here today in this event. Yourself, your boys program as well as the girls program under head coach TJ Super.
Well, Coach Soup and I talked about it. It's not hard to convince him to do anything like this because it's such a cool event.
Jorgensen line on that one as a minute and a half to go in the first half. That shot is good as Ty Jorgensen gets the bucket. Now Seals, that's hardly chance defense. The bucket goes. And now Bloom gets teed up. Seals with the bucket, gives her team the lead, and is at the line, and a technical on Bloom.
Bloom with short minutes tonight immediately gets in the game, gets teed up, and is sent back to the bench by Coach Solberg. He doesn't look happy on the bench there. That's something he's going to have to keep focused on for tonight against DGF.
Seals at the line. Just off the back iron. She'll get another.
Not sure that the two ref officials know what technical fouls look like, but this isn't one of them. But I really appreciate Arlie getting that defensive chant going, which immediately left a wide open layup.
I was debating if the catch on that is Seals. It's a free throw. I only parted right as he chanted defense. Greta Razor in now.
She's a post player today. All right, here we go.
Arlie Ohm on commentary. I'm sure you can hear part in the background. Just having fun with it. It's doing a great job. Razor with it now. Pass up to Ed. Ed Bracken. Oh, stolen by Jaden Nelson wanted to get the steal. Good defense. Bracken can't. Oh, he's creating space now. Now dribbles it back out. Bracken with pressure. He's going to get this shot off. He does. It almost goes. Blanketed. It was Bracken, but he got a good shot off.
I believe that was JJ with most of that defense, and that was as defensive and intense as you see in this gym.
JJ gets the rebound. He's going to pass it up to Maddie, who fires this quick shot. To the floor, Maddie battles for it. Here's five-star, Ty Rooney.
20 seconds here. Hopefully Blue goes with some sort of set here late.
Engels inside, and Seals comes over and bats it up of bounds. Team Red really defensive effort today. As Team Gold going with the defense.
Swentek putting in his defensive specialist for this last possession.
They block her out, and Eddie gets a shot to go. Good first half. And a timeout. Can only imagine what's going to be drawn up by the duo of Swentek and Zeman here.
Sometimes when I tell Swentek things in the huddle, by the time he gets to about the free throw line, he's forgot what I've been saying. So I'm not sure he's going to drop anything real spectacular, but you never know. Maybe he'll prove me wrong here. Excellent possession there to finish. You can see Swentek really getting into what they're looking to get in for this last second look. But great job finding a way to get a bucket with just 5-6 seconds left in the half to tie the basketball game. We've got ourselves a great basketball game so far. I'm excited to watch the second half.
It's fun looking into the huddle, noticing that he did not draw anything up, though. So it'll be good use of the clipboard.
That's because he takes notes from his head coach. As long as you're just pretending like you're drawing something up, the crowd thinks you're still drawing up something really spectacular. Then if you score, you take all the credit.
Rooney putting pressure on. To Baker, now to Loeschke. Nice draw up on that play. Maddie can't get it to go. Seals to beat the buzzer. Jorgensen plays defense. Does not allow her to get the shot off, so we hit the halftime show. We're at half at 7-7.
Excellent job by both teams on both sides of the floor. Even that last play there, that was to have with 4 seconds left to have a good chance at a bucket was fun. That both teams have come out and move the basketball. We've got different people that have scored, which is fun. And then my favorite part is the celebrations between the fans that you see out here in the student section, or the players themselves as they get to celebrate those baskets.
It's 7-7. We'll have the Center Stage Dance Academy performing here at halftime, as well as half-court shots coming up shortly. But first, the Center Stage Dance Academy.
Before we start our halftime contest, we want to recognize somebody that demonstrates Perham pride. Please look up towards the flag. We want to thank Chase and Tina Rasmussen, proud supporters, KLM. They're always stepping up to the plate. How about a nice round of applause for KLM? Thank you.
Say, recognize Chase and Tina Rasmussen here in attendance as we get ready for now the halftime court shot attempts coming up. This always is an interesting event. This is where I'm glad I have the headset on.
Yeah, Super was trying to, in typical fashion, he was trying to find a way to get involved in this in the shooting competition. So he wanted us to do like a coach's shoot off. Well, he doesn't know that I played with him a lot when we were in college together, and to be honest, I don't remember getting a whole lot of shots up when I played on his team. And so, he asked me. I was willing to give it a shot, but I was glad to be on the 549 network, so I didn't have an excuse to. I had an excuse at least to tell him no.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the student body does taking some half-court shots here. Again, the money going to the Best Buddies program, which has been a great program since it's come to Perham, and a lot of support as well from KLN in that, and making this great program grow the last few years. I know it's in the middle school as well now, and they continue to do great events all about inclusion here at the Perham School Districts.
Well, I think that's the most impressive part of it, is it's never just one person. You have Courtney Rooney kind of spearheading it in the Best Buddies, whether it's in the middle school or in the high school. Then you have all these different athletes and people that are in activities that are part of it and willing to be a student that helps out, because it's a commitment. But then not just that, then you also have businesses in the community that are willing to support it as well. So in typical Perham fashion, it's not one part of it. It's the school district, it's the people that are part of the school district, it's the people that are in the community, it's the businesses. Everybody together seems to understand that that these things matter, and that it's a lot more than just a small program. You got to kind of have a lot of people to make something like this happen, and that's what I think I'm most proud of, and why I'm so proud to raise my family here.
First shot was actually pretty solid, but you look at the great events. You mentioned Courtney Rooney and Guk, amongst others, Dee Kovash over at the middle school, and the community, how they buy in. And this events, I know we have this here. They took the kids bowling. They've done a few other things. You see the great hall and how they work with the students when it's during the day. It's entertaining to see. I know the bingo event was a big hit, where Principal Aaron Zimmerman was the bingo caller. But they do a lot of great things. Does the Best Buddies program. As we're at halftime, 7-7 is your score. Defense was interesting in that first half.
Yeah, there was some good defensive possessions. JJ had a really good on-ball defensive possession. Some of those guys failed to get back in time and to help out. You had Arlie trying to get, Arlie's coached for 100 years, and he has always preached defense. So at times in that first half, I'm sure that Arlie was having a hard time watching. But at the same time, it's fun to just see them kind of work together to find different ways to score or compete, and just make it really a fun game to watch.
That is outstanding when you mentioned defense, and I still will have that image in my head of Arlie chanting defense and everyone leaving the lane for the wide open layup it was a technical foul. It led to a 3-shot technical foul.
That'll be interesting to see if that's because there was a 1 point, right? She made one of the free throws there, so we'll see if that ends up being the biggest moment of the game. You got to keep your composure there if you're Alex Bloom. You never know. Play early in the game like that can matter down at the end. If they end up losing by 1, he'll have some explaining to do.
And halftime's rolling on here. Shooting for a 2-liter bottle of pop. And now the part when you start losing a little bit of the chaos is everyone starts getting involved. Some good shot attempts here.
Yeah, not bad. Some of our the basketball guys in there, we typically before a game night, we do a half-court competition, and so whoever wants to be a part of it can shoot from half court. So we typically get 10, 15 to sometimes even 25 guys, and then whoever loses is the last person to make the half court has to bring either Gatorades or cookies or donuts for that game day. So the numbers are down. We've kind of been mixed in whether we had stuff going on afterwards or been in the Hive or moved out of the Hive and into the middle school last second. So we're down to kind of like 15 guys, but it's fun to kind of see who can make them and who can't. And it does help you at the end of the game. You know which guys have knocked them down in practice and put the practice into it as well. You see that a lot of times in the NBA.
In my days as a media reporter, I participated in one of those over here in the middle school, and it did not go well for the sports guy at the time.
You got last?
Yeah, it wasn't even close. It went down, if I remember, I was down to me and Logan Richter, and Richter nailed it, and I was not even close.
Coach Judd has had, I think, twice that he's had to do it, and he still, he goes every time. He makes sure he shoots it first, so he gives himself the most reps of anybody, as he doesn't want to go with it. But I don't see many of those guys that have had to pay up so far this year out there. That's probably a reason for that.
It's kind of about strategy there, and I'm not surprised that Judd would have one of the top strategies with that.
Yeah. These half-court shots have definitely shrunk up. I think they're trying to get rid of their 2 liters of pop and get on with the second half.
Clock running down on that. Now the shot clock's off. That's good. We haven't had need for that today. Second half coming up. We thank you and again all the supporters of 549 Media that have helped made this event happen on our stream today. Again, we'll give us a quick second to plug tonight. Doubleheader action. The regular season finale for the girls basketball team against DGF. The home finale for the Yellow Jacket boys of the regular season as they take on DGF as well. So should be a fun doubleheader here tonight at the Hive.
Yeah, both games have major implications in it, whether it's seeding or conference or all kinds of stuff. So we encourage as many people as possible to come out and support the I know the 549 does a great job, but tonight is one of those nights. It's Jacket Buddy night, it's autograph night, it's vintage photo night. We want to get as many people into the Hive as possible, get this place rocking, and give ourselves a chance at the conference championship if we can get it done tonight.
There's something to be said about turning this place into a nice home court advantage for you guys here tonight, especially in a big game against the Rebels.
We constantly talk about the positives and negatives of the double headers, and there are many for both, but I tend to lean in the positive due to things like a game like tonight that's going to have a pretty crazy atmosphere just due to the fact that so many people are going to want to check it out.
I am on record as that big advocate and love the doubleheader nights. And here comes Judd being introduced. As they're giving cheers for people that have helped out with today's event. Oh, it's a shooting competition here. They're trying to get Zim out here for this competition.
He's trying to look for his hockey stick, which is not going to do him much good out here on the court.
You talk about Judd's practice.
This is where it all pays off. He's looking for the right basketball as well. He knows you got to go with a little bit more of the deflated basketball to give yourself a chance on the bounce.
Mr. Zimmerman, I might have pulled the hamstring the right way. We got great replacement, Mr. Aaron Anderson.
Oh, instead of Zim, they're going with the other Aaron, Mr. Aaron Anderson. So we got Robbie Cox. Solberg here with Judd. On EA for a contest. And everyone back in the holidays, EA could light it up.
EA's been known to sneak to the pack or his basement when he's not doing so hot, and he gets plenty of shots up.
Judd in and out. Now who's going to go next? Then the debate. Solberg launches offline. Too strong. Barrett comes in with all warm up, as did Judd. Anderson offline, just short though on the left. Judd wasting little time and nails it. Judd sold a half-court three. Nails that one.
Coach Soul, huge part of the transitions room and part of that landscape, and he's typically here, roughly around this time of the day, constantly putting in time to help. I cannot say enough good things about Judd and what he does for this school and what he does for our program. If you were wondering sometimes why the floor looks shiny, it's because of Judd. If you're wondering why things are put away or the lights are turned off at the right time or turned on at the right time, it's because of him. He is constantly in this school. There's countless nights where there's not another car in the parking lot, but he's waiting for our practice jerseys to dry so he can get them transition from the washer to the dryer. He's just such an amazing person and such a massive asset to the school and to the community.
He also plays a key role as your get-back guy at a couple of games.
He has definitely taken that job seriously. I think that he might have been pumped up by my wife because she's been a major advocate of me getting back, and so he does not hesitate anymore. He did a little bit last year. This year he'll grab me pretty quick.
Mr. Anderson again, he hits two.
Two at the buzzer.
As Aaron Anderson, the AD, wins the gift, which him and Judd will fumble as we get ready for the second half, but that was pretty good to see. Anderson step up and just like old time, hits the deep shots.
Well, his kids can do it too. You saw Kaya I think Kaya really at the beginning of the game took over that basketball game for quite a while, knocking down shots inside and outside. You seen Coach Super telling her, you're a great offensive threat from three. Let's see you knock those shots down. And she really shot it with confidence last night. And it was such a close game. We were kind of one rebound or one play here, one play there away from getting that victory. But I certainly wouldn't want any part of the Lady Yellow Jackets if I was any team in the playoffs. Just the way we can shoot the basketball and the way we're defending, they've really come along. If they played anything like they did the last month, like they did at the beginning, we'd be looking at a top couple seeds. So they have every chance to win the section again for 3 years in a row.
Now the second half coming up. And now Maddie Lozier gets the bucket to go, and they start out on the lead.
Excellent job by Coach Zeman and Coach Swentek talking about offense in the halftime speech, getting them to move that tempo up a little bit quicker. You saw them go right from high post to short corner into the touch into Maddie for the bucket. That was great execution by the Gold team.
Ty Jorgensen at the free throw line. Banks that one, but doesn't get it to fall. That one's banked in.
That's from those late afternoon bets he has with Joe Johnson. That practice got him there to make those buckets.
Grace Seals coast to coast, unable to get that to go. Now here's Isaac. Isaac's going to fire off the backboard. Anderson quickly to Losi, and nope. Little too fast on that one. Back the other way. Here's Hendricks off his hands. I think they're going to negotiate. Nope, they're going to say it's going to go to red.
Red, but blue seems to be taking it out, Growth. Wonderful strategy.
Oh, Hendricks gets it back. He gets another shot. Nope, baseline, nope. He's going to get another one. Hendricks, another offensive board.
I'm looking for Cole to maybe close out on Isaac there, not a quick close out to the shooter.
Seals to Maddie, shot is short. Rebound again by Team Blue. Urbach up to Rooney, who leaks out, gets it to Jorgensen. Ty knifes through, gets it back. Blue's doing a good job on the boards here. And now Jorgensen goes into the lane and lays it up and in. Led to that great rebounding and a good celebration there by Ty. And a steal. Urbach offline. Might want to stick to the diamond.
Urbach with his chance to try to prove the basketball players wrong, and unfortunately he's proving them right.
Quick shot by JJ. Off the glass. Back to him again. Good rebounding now by Team Red on the offensive boards. And a foul. Gets it to go.
That's a great job by JJ to wait for the defender to get in a position to foul to get the and one. The and one is really what gets the crowd going, Growth. And that was excellent execution to get that extra bucket out of it, getting the crowd into it in the second half.
JJ to shoot the free throw. It's an 11-10 game. That free throw is no good, but he gets a second. And now it's the biggest lead, 13-10 for Team Blue. Ed with it, steps back. Bracken too strong, good rebound to Jorgensen. He's going to use the lane and drive in.
What you love to see out of Ed there is he missed the bucket but got just excited that his teammate got the bucket afterwards.
Bree hits a three-pointer. Bree Seals hits the three.
She is letting Team Blue know about it.
Back to Jorgensen, lane's open for him. He'll take the layup, that one's short. Oh, with a little hook shot there that time. Ed gets the board this time. Ed goes for the straight-on jumper. Isaac calling for it, but they're going to go to Ed. Now Bree with the rebound, looks things over.
The pace is definitely quick in Growth.
John Wall offline, but Urbach another rebound. Isaac loses that one, and then JJ, excuse me, misses.
JJ taking advantage of the poor officiating. They definitely didn't see that. He did not dribble quick enough to avoid a travel call, but Tate has proven with some of his reffing skills that he's not going to see that.
Ty into the lane again, gets his own rebound, and gets another bucket. He might lead all scorers in this contest as he continues to find the lane. Oh, Team Red has decided to go with some size. Baker to throw it down. Oh! This would be an interesting call. The official not making a signal, and he calls a block. Oh, Bloom's going to get another one.
Bloom has really had a short night, and he's being seen the showers by Coach Mulkey. You know, as his coach, and he has a game tonight, I'm not real upset with his limited minutes today in the Best Buddies basketball game.
Now, does the 2 techs transfer over?
That's a good question. That's a high school league question. We're going to have to probably give Chuck Everett a call.
The non-sanctioned officials. As Buzz is throwing out some treats into the crowd. And a shot attempt there, no. Ed Bracken steps into the lane. The line drive shot, gets the rebound. Now he's going closer and finds it and gets it to roll for Ed. Ed Bracken with the bucket. John Wall up ahead. He's going to take a deep 3. Baker the board. John Wall is getting some shots off. He's going to fire again, and that one's good. John Wall hits another 3-pointer.
Whatever these coaches discuss at halftime, it has really opened up both offenses. We are, 4 minutes left, and we've outscored our first half scoring by a long shot already.
Addie Ingles now locks into the lane. Gets straight on shot, gets it to roll as well. And Addie Ingles with the bucket in a celebration with Greta Razor. Maddie gets it back. Ty Rooney now. 5-star back the other way. Finds Hendricks. Isaac. Timeout again. Swintek, only coach tonight electing to use his timeouts.
He dressed for the occasion. He definitely took his job seriously. Last year he wore a full suit, but he found by the end of the game he had launched it into the crowd. So it's probably best to just avoid that chance to get the tee.
Fun event continues to roll on.
And we've got ourselves 4 minutes left in a 19-18 game. That's what you want to see if you're the crowd in one of these games too, is you want to see it come down to the wire. Both teams, attacking the rim as fast as they can. And like I said before, the offense has not been the issue. We'll see here in this last 4 minutes as the crowd stands up if somebody can get a defensive stop.
John Wall in the backcourt. Good idea of him using the size to get it across half court. Now to Rustad into the lane for Matty Losi. Gets it to go. Losi hits that one. And now it's a 3-point game. Quick 3. And Seals gets a rebound. Quick shot there. Baker another board. John Wall again. Defense on him. Losi has it. She fires a shot off the backboard. Engels with it.
Bree Seals is looking for the travel call, staring down ref Zacharias, but it's not happening.
That's Ty Chris Jorgensen again with another basket. Baker now. To Seals. Seals passes up the shot, goes to Losi inside. Baker at the board again. John Wall now with it. Defense closing on him. Oh, we got another foul. Zacharias whistle happy now in the late minutes.
Nice job getting JJ in here. He was hot in the first half. got that and one here just recently. It's good to get him in the game.
Rooney with the board. Was looking for the pass there, finds it. That shot just short. Rooney trying to get a steal. Losey comes back. Joe putting some pressure on, trying to get a steal.
Joel's defense, he got limited minutes in the first half. He seems to be the most energetic guy out there.
Baker's going to take and hit a three-pointer. That's a big bucket there, cutting that lead.
Baker's good for a good timely three.
Now some changes. 1:25 to go and counting. Bracken back in. Rooney gets it back. Urbach's going to try again, maybe. Isaac wants that basketball, though. There he gets it. Isaac short on that one. Rebound stays with Blue. And Urbach's going to go inside. Defense here. Losey gets it.
Blue's going to have a chance to tie it here. 40 seconds left.
They're setting something up for Isaac or the win. Takes the three. It's off the front iron. Saved by the ref. But Team Blue, Urbach a little aggressive on the board. Shot there by Joe, no good. Rebound, comes back. Another three. That one's too strong. Isaac there. Perfect position for the rebound. Bracken went to the floor. Inside it goes. Ties it. Now pressure defense. Seals with it. With 10. Seals to Losey. She fires. That's offline. 4.9 to go. We got a timeout. Somehow a guy who got a technical foul is now in the huddle. We've got two of them.
I believe he's taken off his blue penny, so he's undistinguishable from just a normal fan.
They call for tie. And he comes back in.
You mentioned it earlier, Growth. He was kind of the offensive spark. It's best to get him in the game here. This must have been a scoring error as far as I see. The score is now tied at 24s. So we got 4.9 left. Look for Blue to draw something up here.
I like this move by Coach Soul going into the other team's huddle. I think they're trying to draw this up for Isaac or Ed down low.
I would look for Bree here defensively. Hasn't given up many easy buckets here.
Ty's got it. He's going to step into a half court, and Seals gets it at the buzzer. No, and we're tied. And ends up being a perfect way and a fitting end-to-end all square as these. Oh, now they decide to go 1 minute for overtime.
You know what? Let's amp it up. Instead of 1 minute, sudden death.
Oh, probably making up some new rules here.
This is the perfect way to finish this night. We'll see who ends up getting it. I don't know. What's your call here, Growth?
I think it's going to go down to tie for Team Blue, and I wouldn't be surprised if John Wall or Bree, a Team Red.
I like that call too. If Bree gets the ball in transition right away, Blue's defense just hasn't been good enough to stop her getting downhill. So I'm going to go with Bree in a game winner here. That's my prediction.
Nice aggressive move on the tap. Ty's got it. Ty Jorgensen's going to just take the heave off the top of the shot clock. Here's Seals with it. Into the lane. Shot no good. She gets a rebound. Ty's playing defense, clamping down and gets a jump ball. Ty Jorgensen with the big stop. See what they draw up into Seals and to Anderson. They work down low. Now to Maddie Losey, too strong. Another board. Seals there. The layup is good. And Seals wins it for her team. And a great moment as they celebrate. And it ends up being a great event as the teams, the agony of defeats, the thrill of victory on display. Now they shake hands. A fun event today. Carl, thank you for stopping by and helping out.
I really do appreciate you bringing me on here. This is as fun as it gets. Just another great event, very similar to last year, and hopefully this is a tradition we can continue for years to come.
Well, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to tune in back tonight. Yellow Jacket girls taking on DGF at 6 o'clock. Yellow Jacket boys to follow, all right here on 549 Media. Thank you very much. Have a good night.